Hello people of the internet, welcome back my friends. My name is Matt Smilix and today we are going to talk about the psychology of Harley Quinn and the Joker. I do want to make a disclaimer that I will show footage of and talk about an abusive household. So if this is a subject that is sensitive to you, I suggest you skip this video. I'm also not here to diagnose anyone, I'm just here to theorize about fictional characters and their possible disorders. With that said, on to the video.
Do Harley and the Joker make each other worse or sicker? Domina Petric is a medical doctor who asked herself this question as well, and she wrote a research paper called Harley Quinn and the Two-Hit Theory. This is the research we will be taking a look at, and more specifically if Harley and Joker suffer from a folie à deux. First we'll look into Harley and Joker's past, and then I will explain what a folie à deux is. Harley Quinn, aka Harleen Quinzel, grew up in a very dysfunctional family. Her mother was an alcoholic and her father was a criminal and gambling addict. He also had some aggressive tendencies towards Harleen. Harleen had a younger brother named Barry, who passed away when Harleen was still a teenager. Harleen already displayed some mental instability at this age as well. She grew an unhealthy obsession with Frankie Muniz, a child actor. Harleen fantasized about kidnapping him and having a child with him. Once Harleen went to college, she was a model student. Her grades were good and she was an amazing gymnast. She even won a scholarship to Gotham City University. However, in the Harley Quinn TV series, she did not win the scholarship due to her dad. Her father had a bet that she would lose, and so Harley lost on purpose to help her dad out. This did not end well for him. In university, Harleen decided to study psychiatry to try to understand her family. She eventually interned at the Arkham Asylum as a psychiatrist. She became very interested in the Joker and volunteered to analyze him. The Joker gained her sympathy by making up a sad and tragic backstory. He seduced her, which led to Harley Quinn falling in love with him. Joker escaped, and when Batman turned him back in, Harley felt sad and shocked at how injured he was. That's when she decided to help him escape again, and she took on the persona of Harley Quinn. The origin in the Harley Quinn TV series is slightly different. There she also helps Poison Ivy by gifting her a plant and becoming her psychiatrist. When Joker escaped, he convinced her to jump into a vat of acid. Joker's past is a lot simpler. He has none, or at least not one we know of. During the Killing Joke storyline, he says he prefers his past to be multiple choice. We have no definite origin for the Joker. The fan-accepted one is about Jack. Jack and his wife are expecting a baby, however, they do not have enough money to take care of one. They can barely even afford to pay rent. Jack is a comedian, but he isn't very successful. In the meantime, there is a criminal gang named the Red Hood. Jack makes a deal with some criminals to put on the Red Hood to help commit a crime to earn some extra money. Sadly, on the day of the crime, he receives the news that his wife has died in an accident. He feels no need to continue with the Red Hood gig, but he isn't allowed to back out. During the robbery, Batman shows up. Jack is petrified and he falls in the vat of acid, which gave him the Joker look. In Batman the Animated Series, we hear Joker come up with several different backstories, such as having an abusive dad, who we only saw being happy once when he went to the circus. In The Dark Knight, the Joker also mentions his father being abusive and an alcoholic. The two-hit theory mentioned in Dr. Petric's research refers to the two incidents people would need to develop a psychiatric disorder. She mentions that Harley's first hit is her dysfunctional family, and the second hit would be Joker's manipulation and influence. This could also be applied to the Joker. In The Killing Joke, his first hit would be the death of his wife. The second hit could be his fall in a vat of chemicals. To quote the Joker, all it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy.
Harley sees herself in the Joker. He is relatable to her.
Joker is chaotic and crazy and prominently shows his behavior. Harley recognizes this behavior in herself. She starts a dysfunctional relationship with the Joker, just like the one from her family. The Joker is abusive towards Harley. He regularly insults her and physically hurts her, but Harley always comes back as if the abusive relationship is an addiction. She eventually becomes abusive as well, which is shown in her criminal behavior towards others. she's in a vicious cycle of abuse. As a therapist, you need to be able to distance yourself from your patient, and you cannot allow the patient to project their madness onto you, which is exactly what Joker did. Folie à deux is a shared psychosis or a shared delusional disorder. This disorder manifests itself in people who have an intimate relationship with someone who already shows psychotic symptoms, mainly delusions. In a folie à deux, the delusional beliefs and even hallucinations can be transmitted from one person to another, in this case from the Joker to Harley Quinn. There are several different types of delusions. I will not go into all of them, but if you want I can make a video about that. Anyway, one type is the folie imposée. Here there is a dominant person, like the Joker, who forms the delusional belief and transmits or shares with a secondary person, Harley Quinn. An example of this delusional belief is for instance that the Batman is a bad guy, although this could be depending on your point of view. Harley Quinn could have prevented this if she never met the Joker. The delusion in her would go away without the need for medication if she and Joker got separated. In this case, Poison Ivy is a slightly better partner because Harley does do more good when she's around her instead of the Joker. Now time for my 2 cents. I have to agree with Dr. Ziv Cohen, who is specialized in toxic personality disorders. He told Insider that Joker does not have delusions, and I agree. Joker is a criminal mastermind. He is motivated and able to make plans that could take months to complete. He is smart in the way that he knows how to manipulate people. The Joker displays great self-control and knows how to act in different situations depending on his motive. He can be chaotic towards Batman to make a point, but he can also be sad and tragic towards Harley to make sure she sympathizes with him. So, to my comic book knowledge, I do not think Joker is delusional, and so he and Harley would not suffer from a folie à deux. Thank you so much for watching. If this type of video is something that interests you, please press that subscribe button. And if you want me to analyze other characters, feel free to comment your suggestions down below.